I want to say, man, that I'm really impressed by all of you. I'm impressed by people who get education. You know, I don't have that. I didn't have the particular skill set that you possess to sit there, the capacity to learn, to listen. That was not my groove. You know, I couldn't get it. I just want to say really to all of you, congratulations for making the necessary steps to improve your life, and it will pay off. It really, really will. You know, as daunting and hard as and difficult as it is, it has some hard work has great rewards. I got better at over the years. You know, my first guy that I had with me who's passed away is Juan Hull. I picked him because he was my friend. I just needed somebody I could trust. You know, I was going out to Hollywood in 92, 93. I didn't know nobody out there. I just wanted somebody I trusted. What happens is you learn as you progress, there are people in your life just for a season. You know, my father used to say this all the time, everybody come with you ain't gonna go with you. You know, some people are in your life just for a period of time. I figured out I was lacking in a lot of areas, you know, because I have a high school diploma. So you hear the old saying, if you're the smartest person in your group, you need a new group. I figured that out right away. So I always look for people that were smarter than me. And I've surrounded myself by people who are smarter than I am. Now here's the catch with me. I don't care how smart you are. I don't care what you know. There ain't a person living gonna out-hustle me. You can't out-hustle me. My grind is unmatchable. There is no one on this earth born today that's gonna out-hustle me. My father taught me that. He said, boy, look, they can out-throw you, they can outrun you, they can out-dance you, they can out-sing you. But don't you let no man outwork you. Work covers a lot of things. My ability to work and grind covered a lot of my flaws. And so I started surrounding myself with really, really smart people. And the smarter I got in this business, I kept looking for people who did something better than me. Let me ask you a question. How many of you in here have been through some hard times? How many of you have had some days you ain't know how you was gonna make it? How many of you thought you just wasn't gonna make it and was gonna have to give up? Okay, now let me tell you something about yourself. Your track record for surviving unsurmountable, difficult, give up days, your track record for surviving those days is 100%. You've survived them all. So what makes you think you ain't gonna finish up with the rest of them? See, you gotta understand what's happening. This is life. COVID was for everybody. Everybody been dealing, this is global pandemic. This is real. You ain't the only one, COVID, you ain't the only one lost somebody you love. You ain't the only one got put out. Okay, and life don't care. It don't care, man. It just keeps coming. You get the next card, because life just dealing them out. So you got to understand through experience that if your track record for surviving unsurmountable, unforgettable, unthinkable days is 100%, you got to know, as I heard Tom Hanks so eloquently say online, he wished he knew when he was younger that this too shall pass. I don't care what's happening, it has to pass. Now that's spiritual, but that's another thing. And before I say anything else, I'm here because of my faith. I'm here because of God's grace and mercy. Now, if you got something else you want to hear, I ain't your man. Because I ain't got no education. I've lost everything I ever owned twice. Been homeless, stuttering problem, sleeping in a car, 2 divorces. What? That's favor. That's grace. That's mercy. If you don't understand that, you need to get to understanding that. Because I got news for you, and you can ask Mr. Brandon Williams. It's going to have days as a lawyer, you ain't going to know what to do. Some of this stuff is life, man. And you got to have something else behind your education to get you through. That's the truth of the matter. So this dude you looking at that done made it is because of God's grace, mercy, and favor. And my mother was a praying woman. I'm a product of prayer. Because you're going to need that. You're going to need that more than that education. Watch what I tell you. Because once you get that degree, it just hangs on the wall. After that, it's about you. It's hard. It's just hard. You coming in here with all these, it's hard. You ain't finna get rich easy. You all in law school, you have this dream, whatever it is, of being whatever kind of lawyer it is. But I want you to understand something. Every dream gets tested. Every single dream gets tested. You're not just going to be a lawyer because you want to be. Somebody might not pass the bar the first time. So what, you through now? Or you gonna go again? Ricky Anderson, his nickname is City, who was my first lawyer. We call him City because Ricky bought this big house in Texas, and he just from the city, man. He don't know nothing about the country. He bought a 5-acre lot in a wooded block, cut every tree down on his 5-acre lot because he don't like trees. He had no hedges around his... You can see the foundation of his house with the brick. He didn't have flowers along the edge of it. You can see an ant coming up in his house. And we called him City. He passed the bar before he finished law school. Because he a gangster dude. He said, I got to get at this. He passed the bar before he finished law school. Go figure that. I hired him because of the hustle in him. You see what I'm saying? Now, but if you do fail the bar, you got to keep going. Every dream you have is going to be tested. Understand that. There ain't no easy walk to the top. Ain't no